always going west.
Yeah. Yeah, eventually you'll be able to see where we stayed in Tipu. Do you see the building?
Really?
The red roof?
Oh, yeah.
So right behind that there are stairs.
Oh,
We
yeah.
have to go up.
That's it. So we will get to the behind of the mountain?
I don't know how far up it goes, but yeah, we're at least going there.
And behind that there's 5 lakes.
Somewhere up there is the 5 lakes, yeah. Holy. Look at that. We're on the final ascent. The trail goes all the way down here and then zigzags up, and then there's a final staircase right there. Right above, there's a lodge like right here, and then there's a final staircase, and it looks like, at least from here, that there's a gate that is basically the gateway to Panch Pokhari. So, long way down. We still got snow on the trail, but we're almost there. We're almost there. We made it up the switchbacks. You can see there's that gate from before, and the stairs going down, and then right here is the shed. Almost there. It is so quiet up here. Nothing but the birds and the wind. It's magnificent. Here we are. The last step. Oh my goodness. The real issue is if this is not the end. Let's hope it is. Just steps. Just stairs. Nearly at the top. Minori made it. We're nearly at the top. Mino made it. And I'm right behind. There's a sign. There's a couple signs. Panch Pokhari, Tangpal, Rampalika. I think. Welcome to Panch Pokhari. Still not there. Let's go up behind there. close. Or I thought that back there, so I'm not sure. Coming up on a stupa and a sign. I don't know what it says. Hearty welcome. Panch Pokhari, hearty welcome. Are we there yet? We're in the mist. Well, we made it. We're here at 5 Lakes or Panch Pokhari. Right now it doesn't look like too much. There's one lake, two, third one behind us over there, and then 4 and 5 I think are beyond that ridge. Anyway, we're here. It's pretty misty. Hopefully this should clear by tomorrow morning, and then we'll get a real nice look at the lakes. We're going to hike up there to the viewpoint. Beyond this ridge are the Langtang Himalaya, and we'll get pictures of those. We'll get a view of all 5 of the lakes up there as well. There's only the 4 of us, and one of the owners of the lodges is up here, and really awesome guy. He set up in the tea house. He set up tents for us because I think he heard that we wanted we were looking for single rooms, like single for the 2 couples. So I think he set up those tents just for that, which is pretty great. He's gone down below now, probably just to grab something to come back up, but it's just a super cozy experience. He made us kind of a local tea, and then also we requested some YY or noodles, and he made us that too, and it's pretty good, but it's hard to be a judge completely of just those noodles, because I think we were all pretty hungry. Anyway, we're at about 4,000 meters here, and again, I have to reiterate, this is a pretty incredible trek, especially for only about 5 or 6 days. Tonight we're hoping, although I don't know what's going to happen with the mist and any cloud cover, but we're hoping to get some astral photography, and then obviously get up for sunrise this morning and hike up to that ridge, which should take about an hour. But yeah, so far it's been a wonderful experience here at Panch Pokhari. And it's too bad because I don't think a lot of people know about this place or have heard about it. Nepalis have heard about it, but I don't know if a lot of foreigners have. So if you're looking for pretty interesting, diverse, at least climate-wise and like visually, with the different terrain, I think this is a trek that everybody coming to Nepal who's looking for something a little off the beaten path should try to check out. Now it is March. It is a little cold here. It's still March. We're really close to April. But it is pretty cold up here. There's still, as you can see, quite a bit of snow and ice covering the lakes. I think if I was to do this again, I would either come in October or April. And the reason I would just wait until April is because on our way up, we did see that, and we've already seen in this video too, that the rhododendrons were blooming. And the rhododendrons are just incredible here. They're Nepal's national flower. And when you come to Nepal during March and April when they're blooming, you can see why. Because they are just brilliant. They don't even look real. It looks like something just set up by a store owner. But they're wild and they're beautiful. So I would recommend any trek like this that boasts rhododendron forests to try and visit it during those seasons. So March and April. But yes, highly recommended. Panch Pokhari, 5 lakes in Sindhupal Chowk, north of Kathmandu. It's actually like after being in here, if you go outside, it feels like snow blindness.
Gyosho.
के हो भनेर सोचिरहेका थिए कस्तो को
Yeah.
चिनी ज्यादा भयो जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई
तपाईं फेरि
Royal treatment. Some why.
त खाजा खानुभयो?
खायो मैले किन
ए, के खानुभयो?
यो रोजा पकाएको यता खानुहुन्छ कि उतै खाने
यता खान्छ।
ल उतै खाने आगो थियो
ठिक छ?
हुन्छ ठिक छ
What we've got. But when I put it in my pocket, it like recharges. We were greeted the next morning by a thick fog covering the hills around Panch Pokhari, the same as it had been when we arrived there. It felt like we had once again been deprived of the reason we had come to Nepal this time, namely, to see some mountains. We couldn't even make it up to the viewpoint due to the lack of visibility. We had no idea where we were going. But we did make it to a smaller hill where you can see all 5 of the lakes. Mino had also woken up feeling sick as well, so the top of Panch Pokhari, the camp, felt like a bust for us. Despite that, though, I'm still glad we went. And not unlike Makalu, this weather gave us reasons to try and come back here someday. But now we will make our way down, and we made it all the way down from Panch Pokhari to Chimti in 1 day. That was our goal, so this is that journey down. So, we made it to Nasampati, and about 2 hours total. So, let's keep going. almost 3 hours. What's up? Okay, we're at the 4th Chumti, and the time is a little over 5 hours. The penultimate checkpoint, 6 hours and 42 minutes. That last one took around an hour and a half. We're in Dirali. Difference in one day, and or 2,000 to 3,000 meters. Now it's time to have a beer, have some food, and get a bus back to Kathmandu tomorrow.
So